Nephew, what's the word? Hey, look, man, today we're going over the best day one method for your build. Go no cap breaker. Hear me out. You want to hit the ground running when 2K27 drops. You don't want to be out here trying to optimize your build to do it all and then adjust for 28 cap breakers, because you're going to have so many weaknesses and not enough strengths. So dive into what your true strengths is for your playstyle and whatever game mode you play. For example, for twos, a lot of people run the Middy faders, 6'7s, you know what I'm saying, 6'8s, probably some 6'5s, 6'6s, but let's focus on the 6'7, 6'8s. A lot of people was Middy fading and then having a center sit in the paint grabbing boards. So I want to go over how you should make your build if you was doing that play style without having to need cap breakers to be dominant. And then in a month or so, when you do get the caps, you can make the build again, because you made so much VC off of getting dubs with that playstyle. You probably had 300K already just taking streaks, that you're going to be able to re-optimize that same day one build for the 10 cap breakers that you earned that first month. So let's get into it, man. If I was on the twos court and I was running that playstyle, right? I wanted to be 6'7", Middy fading. I'd go 6'7", minimum wingspan, 180 pounds, so that way we quick. Speed kills. Getting into the attributes, man, we're gonna close that finishing tab. We don't care about that. We're upgrading all of our shooting on the Middy in 3. As you can see, we get 20 badge points. This is where you min-max, man. You drop the Middy down until you lose the 20 badge points. Boom, 96. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the 3-ball. We're gonna take it down until we lose 20. Okay, we lost it at 89, bring it back up. Might as well go to 91 for deep bomber take, lock it in. And then go ahead, bring the free throw back down and lock that in. So now we have max shooting day one with room for the 2 caps on the 98 Middy, you feel me? Going down to playmaking, max out the ball handle at 91. Take the speed with ball only to a 75. We'll try to revisit that later if we have enough room, but for now, the max lightning launch you get is at 75. For the defense, go 86 per rim, so you unlock silver ankle braces, silver challenger, silver seatbelt. Go 77 steel for the silver interceptor, and then you're gonna go 70 block and 60 interior to get you bronze paint patroller, bronze high flyer. Some of these badges ain't gonna show that they silver and bronze because we still gotta match the physicals, but for now, defense is already set. You can lock all those in and move on to the physicals. You gotta remember, this is day one. You have solid defense day one. So going down to the physicals, we needed, I think it's a 60 vert for the high flyer. And then you lock that in. We also unlocked a couple other badges with that. But let me just double check. Ankle braces. Yeah, we unlocked that. We need an 82 agility. So we go ahead and get that and lock it in. Boom. Got it right there. Then with the speed, we're going to try to get 85 speed for that silver slippery off ball. All right, so go to 85 and lock that in. Now you good. All right, messed up. Go back down one. Boom. Now you lock that in. Done. We're not gonna worry about strength. This is a day one build. We'll get to that later on in the year. So now we got physicals and defense done, playmaking's done, shooting's done. What next? We're at a 98 overall. I guess we could check if we could get anything out of the finishing, but really you got to meter dunk stuff, so there's no point to add dunk, you feel me? So let's just forget about that and go down to the rebounding. I know we get a badge, a defensive rebounding badge at 67. Let's go ahead and meet that threshold and we're good. We got that on bronze with 3 badges, which is how much it costs. So I just go ahead and upgrade it some more to 69 because it don't hurt. You still a 98 overall, so you got a little bit more room. You can upgrade your offensive rebound, and now the rest can go on, I guess, a 26 standing dunk, even though you're not going to use it. Now we're set. 6'7" Middy fader, right? For the twos, he's strong off rip day one. Comes out to a 2-way shot hunter. Strengths is obviously the shooting from mid-range and deep. And then he got ISO moves and he suffocates the ball handler, so he got good defense. So I would be kind of nervous seeing one of these hop on the twos court off rip day one. Like with a center that rebounds, it's crazy. And that's the full complete build right there. This is the badge spread right here. You got enough badges. You got max shooting badges that you can get, plus the bonus badge points you're going to earn throughout the season. You'll be good, bro. And then for the weaknesses, don't even worry about the passing and dunking ability, because that's not your bag. You really just passing to the center. He giving it back. You pulling middies and 3 balls, man. So Getting into the 6'8", you go 6'8", 6'8" wingspan, 185. Speed kills. We're going lightweight. We don't care about strength. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to kill off these dexes and stuff like that. Getting open. That's it. So like I said in the last one, upgrade shooting. If we go under 96, we lose 20 badge points. So go back to 96, lock that in, and then stay at a 91 3 balls and lock that in so you get the deep bomber take. And that leaves you 2 cap breakers to still use on your shooting specialization if you did that. Going down to playmaking, max it out at 86 and 75. We'll revisit this 75 again if we have extras at the end. Lock those in. For the defense, same deal. Go 86 per rim to get those silver badges and then lock that in. And then hit the 77 still again to lock in the silver interceptor. We'll revisit that if we have more points. And then for the block, 70, interior 60 for those bronze badges. Lock all that in, and then the 2 categories we got to revisit is steal and speed with ball at the end if we have enough points. All right, so let's go on down. We're going to skip over the rebounding. Let's go to get that 60 vert and lock that in for the high flyer again. Boom. And then we know we needed an 82 agile for the silver ankle braces, but the crazy thing about a 6'8", he gets way more points, so we could just go 89 agility, 89 speed, lock those in. Moving back on up, we knew we needed a 67 D-board for that 1 badge on bronze. We're good, we have it. And then like I said, we're going back up to the steal, and we're going back up to the speed with ball. There's nothing else I need out of shooting and finishing. So let's open up the speed with ball, max that out at an 80. Look what we got, a silver badge, locked it in. Then now for the steal, let's go ahead and see if we get that 83. 92, 83, boom, got it. So now all categories are accounted for, man. We don't have to worry about strength. We don't have to worry about O board. We could get a little extra on the D board, so I'll go 68 and lock it in, right? Nothing else for the defense is really needed, but I'm seeing the block is blinking, so we might revisit that or the interior. Playmaking is good, man. We're not sending passes. That's our center's job to swing that back out to us. So I said, hey, we could either do O board or interior and block. So let me see what I can get. I messed with the block a little bit. All right, I didn't like that. So I bring down the D board to see if I can get that 75 block, right? I go back down to the 67, right? Lock that back in and then go back up to the block. Look what we got, 75 block. Let's go ahead and lock that one in. We'll lock in the interior. Boom, that's good. Passing is whatever because that's the center's job. Every category is looking nasty. We got a little bit extra thrown on O board. We're 99 overall. We're ready. We get the same name, 2-way shot hunter. Mid-ranges is crisp, high shooting percentage from deep, really nice hit flexibility, jets past players in the open floor. He could be the one, bro. For the tools, I'd probably be more scared of a 6'8" than a 6'7" day one like this. But I can see why people go 6'7", because if you need the Shay escape, you know what I'm saying, people might rock with that. But if you could get jiggy with a 6'8", that could be devious. So yeah, man, this is the method you all want to be using day one, especially if you're a casual hooper, not even grinding out caps, man. Get the max potential off rip, and anything extra is just extra. Hopefully this video was informative to some of y'all, especially the casuals that, you know, you ain't trying to look for no cap breaker builds like all the other YouTubers posting. Hit me up with the likes and comments, man. Show some support. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get out there to the park, 2K27. GG's, boys.